Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Salsa Puspita Sari from PT Galaxy. Today I would like to present about the economy impact caused by the coronavirus in Indonesia. Coronavirus is a virus that attacks the respiratory system. This disease, due to viral infection, is known as COVID-19. In general, there are three symptoms that can indicate a person is infected with the coronavirus, namely fever or body temperature above 38 degrees Celsius, cough, shortness of breath. This virus spread quickly and has spread to several countries, including now Indonesia. This is graph of the coronavirus in Indonesia. The number of coronavirus cases in Indonesia of 808,000 patients, 606,000 recovered, and 23,000 died. In March 2020, the coronavirus began to be detected in Indonesia. In April 2020, cases of coronavirus increased. In May, the number of infected with the coronavirus has increased, and it is seen that many coronavirus patients have recovered. In June, there was a surge in coronavirus cases in Indonesia, and there were starting to be deaths due to the coronavirus, but the number of recovered patients also increased. In July 2020 to January 2021, cases of the coronavirus have increased and touched 800,000 cases. The death rate has also increased, and the good news is that the cure rate is very high, reaching 660,000 patients. The coronavirus has a fairly broad impact on the activities carried out by the community, one of which is the impact on economic activities. Economic activities are activities carried out by humans and an effort to fulfill their daily needs. The impact of the coronavirus or COVID-19 outbreak is not only detrimental to the health side. The virus that originated in the city of Wuhan, China, has even affected the economy of countries around the world, including Indonesia. The global economy is certain to slow down, following a stipulation from the WHO, which mentioned the corona outbreak as a pandemic affecting the business world. In Indonesia, the government is trying to make various efforts to reduce the impact of the coronavirus on the industry. Several economic stimuli were launched. Even President Joko Widodo asked all parties to carry out social distancing, including work from home or WFH, and several regional heads decided to cancel teaching and learning activities. The following are the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the Indonesian economy. Impact on the tourism sector and related business. The impact of the recommendation of physical distancing and instruction for home alone is a decrease in the number of tourists and flights to and from abroad. Domestic flights were cancelled a lot. The airport is quiet. Hotels and restaurants are not getting visitors. Still launching from Liputan 6, many flights at 15 airports in Indonesia have been cancelled. The number of tourists continue to decline, and the loss incurred are in the hundreds of billions. Meanwhile, the hotel and restaurant sector also felt the direct impact of the corona outbreak. The number of hotel guests decreased drastically, even guests from within the country. Many restaurants have also chosen to close because of decreased sales. Some are open and only serve delivery or takeaway orders. At least these two sectors have experienced a 50% decline on occupancy. Impact on the manufacturing sector. As with the tourism sector, the impact of corona on the economy is also felt by the manufacturing sector. If usually manufacturing boosts the industry ahead of Ramadan, because of corona, manufacturers have to reduce production instead. Imports of raw material for the production process have also been delayed due to many cancelled shipments. As a result, many daily employees were off day. Some were asked to take turns off at work. There were those who were sent home entirely with health severance pay or no severance pay at all. In the end, this employee has to find another job to survive. Impact on MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprise or MSMEs, are also among those who feel the impact of the corona on the economy. They claim to have lost customers up to 50% more. As a result of the suggestion of physical distancing and at home, this has caused sales to decline because no one has left the house to shop. In the end, MSMEs have difficult paying overall production and operational costs. They find it difficult to provide employee salaries and also THR before the Eid al-Fitr holidays. Many lose because profits do not cover production costs. Finally, some have decided to reduce production and also reduce the number of employees. Impact on the JCI, the impact of the coronavirus, which has become a pandemic for all countries in the world, is also very visible in the stock market sector. Several times the Indonesian Stock Exchange or IDX had to halt or a temporary suspension of trading due to the Jakarta Composite Index or IHSG, which had fallen by 5%. In March alone, the IDX has held 5 times. Even though it had regained its strength in early April, unfortunately, the GCI declined again a few days after that. It is estimated that this fluctuation will continue until the coronavirus outbreak ends. Investors are advised to continue to monitor portfolio and market movements so that investment does not pose a big risk. For the time being, focus on reducing risk rather than increasing returns. Impact on industry. high level, such as automotive manufacturing company, are under great stress because of their dependence on global supply chains, which hinders the production process. Among them, the garment industry, which implements a system of reduction employee density by means of two working weeks and 2 weeks off to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Of course, this has an impact on decreasing production so that companies can experience loss that lead to layoff. The tourist and aviation sectors have fewer passengers due to social distancing policies as well as non-food retail that has fewer visitors. Medium level such as the film industry which reduces the shooting process. The media industry and the press which are hampered by funding content and news. Low levels such as the service sector industry have only a few obstacles, namely service orders that have decreased but can still be overcome and are not too effective. Impact on digital finance. As we already know that the coronavirus can stick to objects, money is one of them. This is the reason why digital money will increase because digital money cannot be held or touched so that it will not cause virus transmission. Unlike physical money or paper and metal that can be held, and of course this will cause the spread of the virus. The US dollar exchange rate increase. This is caused by many things, one of which is decline in China economy so that the Indonesian state is affected because our country is pro-China, which is the opponent of the US-China trade war, which is still hot. And now, $1 has reached around 16,466 as of March 25. Impact on the purchasing power of local products. From the negative impact caused by this outbreak, it turns out that there is a bright side, namely the increased purchasing power of local goods because the government has banned import goods while this outbreak is still ongoing. So the conclusion is that the coronavirus is very detrimental in almost all economic factors for Indonesia. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.